So in this video, I'm going to talk about time as a rank factor. I'm going to use this term right here. The reason I'm making this is because this is something that I encounter a lot. It can be very stressful for the business owner to wait to get results, but this is something you have to know when you're going into it. So SEO takes time, no matter where you're at. If you're in a small area, it's going to take less time. If you're in a bigger area, it could take more time. But the opposite could be true in both of those situations. So it's hard to tell if anyone is going to build your website and they tell you it's going to take X amount of time. I'm not saying they're wrong, but it's a likelihood that they could be off by a few weeks or a few months. So just to give you an example, these companies here that we're looking at here, a lot of them have been doing business in the area for a while. It could be that some of them have been out here for a decade or longer, and they've had a website, a Facebook page, a Google profile, something out there for multiple years. So for you to just expect to start today, publish a website, publish a listing, and get a first page rank and stay at the first spot for years to come is a little far-fetched. It could be that you publish something and Google pops you up for a day or two or a week or two, and then you jump back down. That can happen. That's not a bad thing. It's just it does happen when you publish new media. But what you should expect is for it to take at least several months if you're targeting a term like New York and you have no website presence at all. Now, if you have a website, let's say if your website is let's say midway through the second page and you start doing SEO, yeah, it could be very possible that within a week or two that you might jump up to the bottom of the first page or even midway up through the first page. Same thing with your listing. But if you have nothing out there, you have no Facebook page, no online presence at all, and you're expecting to get to the top results fast, no matter how much money you throw at that is very risky. The best way to get results fast with search or with Google, with Bing, with any search engine, it's just to pay Google or pay the search engine to put your business there. So basically run ads. That's the fastest way to get some kind of visibility online for sure, because you're paying the company to put you there versus building out a website that Google looks at better than the other results out there. That takes a lot more work, a lot more skill, a lot more time. So this is important to understand. If you're a business owner who has the budget to invest in advertising while you're building out your website, while you're doing SEO, you're in a good spot and it's going to work out for you. I've had times where I've built somebody a website. I've done the SEO initially one time, and 6 months later, they're at the very top results. I've had that happen many times before. You got to put the work in right, and you got to take all the right steps. It's best to have something continuously going for SEO so you can get to these top results in the maps, and you can get to these top results organically as well while you're running ads. So hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully this will save a lot of people a lot of stress. This is something that takes time, but if you're willing to wait, if you're willing to put in the work while you're waiting, you will have a very good result from that.